Text Manager is our newest product, and with it, you can broadcast text messages to groups of contacts from iMIS. So, what does that mean? You can select a recipient list from an IQA. So, you build a group of people with an IQA. That basically means that you get to pick who you can send the data to. You can then schedule your texts, so you get to decide when you want to text your members or contacts. You can also send texts on a recurring basis. So a great example is sending a birthday text every day for those people whose birthday it is that day. You can also merge iMIS data from that IQA into the message itself to personalize the message. So you can say, Doug, you last renewed on February 15th. It's time to renew. And you can also write those messages right back into iMIS as an activity for letting your staff track those messages that were sent. The interface is very easy to use. We have an awesome, really simple campaign builder that lets you fill out all the information, schedule it, put those merge fields into the message, preview the message. You can also see detailed stats after you finish the campaign, so you can see, maybe a phone number wasn't valid and it didn't send to that particular number. You can drill in and see those error messages and see your delivery rates. And so I do want to show you briefly what it actually looks like to create a campaign here. So let's flip over to Text Manager, and I'm just going to briefly create a campaign here. Now, I could create a recurring campaign, but just for the demo purposes here, I'm going to do a one-time campaign. And we're going to say renewal notices for this quarter. And currently it's 6:30 UTC, and I want these to go out, let's say, in an hour. So I'm going to say 7:30. I'd like a status email when it's done, just so that I know, and that includes a summary of messages that were delivered versus undelivered. And it's a great way to know when the campaign finishes too, because sometimes depending on the quantity of contacts that you're messaging, it can take a few minutes to even a few hours, depending on how many people you're actually messaging. So I'm going to pop my IQA here and validate that. I'm going to select my mobile phone number column, and then I'm going to put in my message template here. And notice that we've pulled in the merge fields from the IQA here, so you can just click on those and they inject into the message and will get replaced appropriately with each row from your IQA. I'm also going to elect to write my activity back to iMIS, and then you can save a draft if you're not ready to actually schedule it, or I'm actually going to hit save and schedule here. And so now you can see it's in the scheduled category. When the time comes for it to initiate, you will see it move into the sending category and then into the completed category. Once that campaign had finished, you would see a text message similar to this. And in addition, you would see the activity show up similar to this in iMIS. This has been a brief overview of our Text Manager product. For more information, please contact sales@csiinc.com. Thanks.